what to do if you are losing steam. And so this can mean many different ways. Say like you have been on a groove for a little bit and you just got your energy level is just dipping, your motivation, your drive, you're kind of just hitting this weird energy plateau, if you want to put it that way. And you're like, how do I kind of get out of this? How can I pick up back momentum in whatever it is the thing that you were trying to improve? And this is something that's kind of been looming in the back of my mind, and it's kind of funny how this morning I was wondering how I can kind of pick up steam a little bit in different areas of motivation, stuff like that. And I was listening to a podcast this morning. This concept got brought up, and then as today has been going, today's Saturday, been out on the road, working, doing things, driving to places, doing all the things I needed to do since like 6 a.m. this morning, and kind of put a big foot on the brake at around 3 o'clock when I came home. And it's just been a really nice evening of just slowing down the rest of the day. Most Saturdays historically I've just been on the go, 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 and been kind of not respecting my own boundaries of in the evening around 6:30 cutting everything off. Since my bedtime, I try to put myself is be in bed by 9, so then I can properly wake up at 5 to start my day. And I have been blurring the lines a lot lately, just essentially my version of burning the midnight oil. And for a period there, it was needed, it was required, and it was working. But I have felt the diminishing return the last couple of days and almost weeks, to be honest there, and my quality of work and just my executive function, my cognitive abilities have just been slowing down a little bit, and feel like I'm kind of burning the candle on both ends. And so it's been nice slowing down today, and I've been intentionally slowing down a little bit more, and I think it's a good reminder for myself and for a lot of us who have like this the concept of like productivity dysmorphia, and just feeling you have to always be productive, you always have to be doing something to better yourself, and it's like a bettering yourself purgatory of like you are just stuck inside it. You feel guilty by not by doing too much, and then you also feel guilty by not doing anything at all, and it's just a lose in both camps in some sense. And I feel like just the last couple days and today has been a good reminder to set those boundaries and know when to step on the gas and know when to kind of pull back off and rest and actually recover, because then it actually helps you be able to show up more intensely in the next task, the next day of what it is that you are doing. And this is a great principle that I'm being constantly reminded of in a lesson, both in life and also in training as well. Just like how when you are lifting your training program, you go through different macro cycles, mesocycles, micros, and there are intentional periods. It's just periodization of your life, of your energy, and in like training, where there are seasons and periods where you are intentionally working on these objective variables, trying to push the boundaries of your own capabilities. And then there's some after iteration of like 8 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever the thing may be, you take a period to pull back, to recover, to give your system a chance to relax a little bit and recalibrate, to be ready to rev things back up, because you can only rev so hot for so long until you redline and then blow the engine, essentially, which is you. And you don't want to blow your engine, because then in training, that's where injury occur, you get hurt, and last thing you want to do is take 10 steps back, go through a rehab period, and God forbid you actually get hurt with an injury that is more severe. And same in life, where like this is my year of where it's my year of obsession and leaning into everything, where I don't really care too much about balance in some areas. In some areas of my life, I am just putting on the back burner, as this is just what the season requires for me to get out of this period. And it's temporary, and it's of my choice, and that's okay. But remembering that I can't be all in all the time and just on, because I am not a robot and I will blow the fuse, so to speak. And so pulling back is a good time to do that. Periods of pulling back is good, and kind of like circling this back around of like picking the steam back up is like you want to have periods where you are slowing down, but then there are periods where you are kind of hanging out too low because then you overdid yourself, and then now you're in this weird mood of area of like, now I just can't really pick things back up because you kind of just burnt yourself out completely. And so trying to pick things back up is like, okay, let's focus on why we are doing this in the first place, how we kind of get things back up, and kind of moving in that fashion. So yeah, it's kind of just a thought I was having today on how knowing when it's like time to pull back, and then when it's time to kind of step on the gas again and pick steam back up to get going. So yeah, just a thought I wanted to share there, and it was kind of cool how just if there's a lesson I need to learn, I'm going to be repeatedly having to learn it, and there's going to be signals or signs somewhere, and I just got to get past myself and actually see it and recognize it and then do something about it. And yeah, so just wanted to share that thought with you guys on when it's time to kind of dial back, and then how you can kind of like pick steam back up and get going. So cool, short episode, Saturday night. Just wanted to do that, share those thoughts, and thanks guys. I will see you the next one.